dear wonderful friends. Welcome back here at La Arnie's Kitchen and Food Creations. It is lunchtime, so I'm going to cook food for my husband's baon to work. Okay, so very easy type of cooking. So this is more on vegetarian. So please come join with me here in my little kitchen as I'm showing you our simple foods for today. Okay, let's do basic cooking. So here in my old cooking pot or kawali or kalaha. So I am going to use extra virgin olive oil. So the olive oil, it's a little bit darker in color in comparison to the normal or the coconut oil, the canola oil, or vegetable oil. Okay, so here in my little kitchen, simply for fun sharing and learning. And it gives you the ideas on what to prepare for your family's next meal. Okay, so what are the very basic ingredients that we have? I use 8 cloves of garlic, ginger, white cooking onions, and 1 large Roma tomatoes. Now for our savoring enhancer, I'm going to use soya sauce or toyo, and with this patis or fish sauce, and with black pepper. Okay, now sometimes I do like to do shortcut in cooking, so we are going to add everything all together here. But sometimes I like to saute first the ginger and like step by step, but as of this point I'm lazy. Okay, there you go. So simply saute all our wonderful spices until this is infused all together wonderfully, until this will become slightly golden brown or translucent. Okay, there you go. Cooking and baking here at my little cocina is so easy. Okay, so once our spices are well combined or infused all together wonderfully, I'm going to add my little toyo. So adding salt and pepper or toyo or any savoring enhancer, it depends upon your taste buds. I'm going to add black pepper. You will say, oh, that's a lot. But that's perfectly fine for me. As you can always try to adjust based on your taste buds. So I am going to add a combination of toyo or soya sauce with patis or fish sauce. Beautiful. So what are the veggies that we have? I have here my kalabasa or squash, sitaw or string beans, okra, ladyfingers, purple Chinese purple eggplant or talong, and I have here my bitter gourd melon, which is the ampalaya. Now among these 5 different kinds of veggies, the squash is the hardest veggies among 5 of them. So I'll have to add this first, or it is the priority among 5 veggies. Okay, there you go, friends. Simply stir it. So to moisten our veggies or our sauteed stuff here, I'm going to add half a cup of tubig or water. So let's cover it. Beautiful. Set that aside until the calabasa or the squash is partly softened or tender. Okay, there you go, friends. So depending upon the slices of your choice, if you slice it smaller, then it can be easily a bit tender. Okay, there you go. So after, let's say, partly cooked or 50% cooked for the squash, I'm referring to the squash, I'm going to add my sitaw or batong. We call this in Bisaya batong or sitaw. Okay, there you go. So once again, simply try to stir it. Okay, there you go. Then we will try to cover this. Put the lid back. So friends, these are the last but not the least 3 veggies that we have: the talong, purple eggplant, the ampalaya or the bitter gourd melon, and the ladyfingers or okra. So in texture or the hardness of the veggies, they're almost the same. Now, I don't really want to have my veggies overly cooked. I want it a little bit crunchy, so to retain its freshness. So let's check. Now, of course, if you have family members that are elderly and they could hardly digest the food, or it's so hard for them to masticate or to chew the food, so we have to be considerate in cooking. So prioritize them. So make it softer or make it a little bit tender for our elderly parents, our elderly seniors, or so those who have a hard time. So just be considerate. Adjust your cooking method. Okay, there you go, friends. So let's add everything, the 3 veggies all together wonderfully. If you want to add a little bit water to moisten your cooking, so whatever makes you happy, simply you can always go ahead. You can add a little bit of toyo, it's up to you. Now remember, friends, that this type, all of these veggies are the ingredients or the ricados for cooking the pinakbet. So this can be a vegetarian type of pinakbet. So pinakbet, it's from our brethren or from our kababayans who are up north in the Ilocos province, or somewhat in the up north area in the Philippines. But because I don't have anchovies or bagoong, so I don't have available right now. I plan to go to the store, but I ran out of time. So I'm going to cover this back and do the final touch of our cooking. So there you go, my rice is almost done. I should have cooked this rice prior to cooking this ulam or viand. Okay, let's check. I'm going to add a little bit of toyo or soya sauce. Just a little bit, friends. Okay, there you go. So once again, I would love to thank you, wonderful friends, for watching La Arnie's Kitchen and Food Creations. Stay tuned for more cookings and bakings here at my little cocina. I hope you have fun watching me, and also try to make this type of cookings for your family and friends. Stay tuned and maraming salamat. Mga unami hapit na, gutom na pud ba? Mangantayon mga kabsat, naimas day tatisidan ko. Okay.